Hey everybody, welcome back and thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Here's a pistol that I've been talking about in past videos that I've wanted to show you all. A good pistol to conceal carry. Deep concealment. You could even carry this on an ankle holster. It's only 15 ounces. And I've wanted to talk about this for a long time and just haven't had a chance to put it on camera, but here's my chance. This is the Kahr Cw9, and this has not really been around that many years. This is their all-polymer frame. The K9 series Kahr was their flagship and is their flagship model, 9mm. It's an all-steel frame. Their E9, which is a discontinued model, was also a steel frame. Both of those had polygonal rifling, just like your Glocks do. When they came out with this polymer frame, Cw9, came out with traditional rifling, not the more expensive polygonal rifling. I hate to say cut corners, but they cut corners in certain areas. Not to cheapen the quality of the pistol, but to keep your price tag down. Okay, want to make sure and make that clear. Kahr Arms, they don't make junky handguns. They make good quality handguns. At $375 retail on this pistol, you get a whole lot for your money. Now the difference in the K9 and the E9 and some of your more expensive Kahr pistols, your steel frame pistols, is on this Cw9 it's got a pinned in front sight as opposed to a dovetail front sight, where you're pretty much stuck with this. You cannot very easily change this out with a night sight. Okay, the lettering on the side here is stamped on as opposed to rolled on. Cut some corners there. It's a polymer frame instead of a steel frame. Of course, that's going to be a little bit cheaper. And of course, the rifling, like I mentioned, is different. It's not polygonal, it's the traditional rifling. Other than that, the trigger is the same. The internals are the same. Even the grip angle is the same. Recoil springs are the same. This gun has been cleared. There's nothing in it. Let you see that. It's got a very highly polished feed ramp, and it's slightly offset to the left, and that's on purpose. They did that in order to make the slide even more slender. Okay? It has a solid guide rod, not a plastic one, and it has a nice polished barrel. I have fired numerous different types of ammunition through this pistol. It takes a 7-round magazine with pinky extensions, plus one in your chamber. And what I have fired out of this pistol is the cheap Blazer brass. I've fired the Winchester Ranger 124 grain. I've fired the hollow point Remington. I have fired the Winchester 115 grain, just ball ammo. I have also fired the steel-cased Russian Silver Bear 145 grain hollow points out of this. All of these work great in this pistol. Never a failure to feed, never a failure to eject, never a failure to return to battery. Everything worked like it should. And for $375, you can't ask for a better pistol than that. You just can't ask for it to operate any better than perfect. And for a person to go out and buy a Kahr K9 just so they can have a car is fine if you've got the money. But if you want a Kahr Arms pistol and you don't want to spend a fortune, go out and buy one of these. They're only $375, and they're great for home defense, for concealed carry, for taking out and just enjoying a day at the range. The trigger is, the best way I know how to describe it is that of a smooth double-action revolver. As far as a trigger pull, it's got a short 3/8" trigger travel on it, but it breaks like a striker-fired system, similar to your Glocks and your XDs. So the trigger is definitely one of a kind with the Kahr Arms pistols. Some people like it, some people don't. But to think it's a double action only, like your Ruger LC9, which I also picked up, I'm going to do a review on that later. That pistol, for instance, is a double action only. You pull that long double action trigger and that hammer has to come back and come forward. It's not the case with the Kahr pistol, but it is kind of the best of both worlds. You've got a double action trigger pull, plus you've got a striker fired mechanism. Kahr Arms, we all know they've been around since about 1995 when the government put a ban on the high-capacity magazines, nothing over 10 rounds. Kahr Arms gained their popularity then with their single-stack magazines and their compact handguns, and the rest is history. Kahr's been around for years, and they make a quality product, and a lot of us have their guns, and a lot of us carry their guns, and a lot of police carry these off-duty as backup weapons. And they're a very reliable pistol. If you're looking for something under $400, look no further than the Kahr Cw9. There's just no point in looking at anything else, because you're not going to find anything else that has a fantastic trigger, that is slender like this, that has reliability, that has great customer service, has a history behind it, even great sights. The sight picture is basically that. The best way I know how to describe that is you are dotting the eye, and the eye is orange. Can you see that? That's your sight picture. Very easy to acquire your target quickly. Thank you guys. Quick little video. I say quick, it's 6 minutes. That's quick for me. That's a darn record. But I hope to have more from this pistol later on, and be watching for my video on my Ruger LC9 I just picked up. I just picked up a 1911 45. It is an IAC pistol made in Turkey. They are not expensive, about a $450 1911. I picked it up thinking I'm going to give this thing a shot, no pun intended, and I'll see how well it fires and see how well a $450 1911 operates. So far I'm impressed with the thing. Be watching for that video too. And what else did I pick up? Oh, I picked up a Taurus PT-22. That was a total impulse buy. I'm expecting it to be a little bit like my Beretta Bobcat, but I don't think the quality is there. But I hope it shoots as well. I got a new high-def camera. I got the new Drift HD 170, and I plan to mount that on my helmet and do some vlogging from my motorcycle, and I plan to set that up and do some shooting videos at the range too. A lot of things planned for my channel, guys. Please stay tuned and subscribe, tell your friends about it. Something I really enjoy doing. Thanks so much. It's fun to talk about guns, isn't it? Sure it is. Catch you later.